Hello, my dear students. This is Abhishek Mishra, Faculty of Social Studies at Mount Literacy School, Jhansi. In this video, I am going to teach you class 11th Political Science chapter number 1, that is Constitution, Why and How. In my last video, we had seen much about the Constitution, like the promulgation of Indian Constitution, what should be the balanced design for constitution, and by which type of leaders it should be made so that it should be accepted by one and all. In this video, I am going to use both the languages, English and Hindi. Means that lecture is going to be bilingual, so it would be easy for you to understand it very well, because this chapter is directly associated with your constitution and your country. So let's start this video with the topic, how was the Indian Constitution made? So let us find out how the Indian Constitution was made. Formally, the Constitution was made by the Constituent Assembly. So we are going to discuss later about the Constituent Assembly. Let's discuss about the foundation of Constitution that is given in this figure. So here you can see that this Iraqi constitution is based on the foundation of these placards. So now what it symbolizes? It symbolizes the instability of the constitution. It might be made by some unpopular leaders, so this constitution is placed on placards. Means it has no rigid foundation. It can fail anytime. Now, coming to the topic, that is the constituent assembly. So the drafting of the constitution was done by an assembly of elected representative that was called as constituent assembly, and the first meeting of constituent assembly was done on 9th of December 1946. constituent assembly बोले तो संविधान सभा की जो सबसे पहली मीटिंग हुई थी, दैट वाज हेल्ड ऑन 9 दिसंबर 1946. जबकि संविधान सभा के जो सबसे पहले इलेक्शन हुए थे, वो आप लिख लें, इस किताब में दिया नहीं है. संविधान सभा के जो सबसे पहले इलेक्शन हुए थे वो हुए थे जुलाई 1946 में. संविधान सभा का जो सबसे पहले आइडिया आया था वो 1934 में एम.एन. रॉय के माइंड में आया था. उन्होंने ही 1934 में एम.एन. रॉय ने संविधान सभा का आइडिया दिया था. जबकि संविधान सभा की जो डिमांड थी वो राजगोपालाचारी ने 15 नवंबर 1939, द डिमांड ऑफ दिस कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली वाज asserted by Rajgopalachari on 15th of November 1939. So remember this, the formation means the first meeting of constituent assembly was done in 9th of December 1946, while the first election was done in July 1946. Now this constituent assembly was consisted of 299 members. This constituent assembly was consisted of 299 members. There were 299 members in constituent assembly. Now, its members were elected by indirect election by the members of the provisional legislative assemblies. The members who were the members of provisional legislative assemblies, they directly elected the members for constituent assemblies. प्रोविजनल लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली, तो प्रोविजनल लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली को बनाया गया था 1935 में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एक्ट के थ्रू, जिसमें 321 सेक्शंस थे और 10 शेड्यूल थे. इसको रॉयल एसेंट मिला 24 ऑफ जुलाई 1935 में, जबकि इसका कमेंसमेंट हुआ 1 ऑफ अप्रैल 1937 में. तो इस तरीके से आपकी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली को बनाया गया, और ये कोई आसान काम नहीं था कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली को बनाना, और फिर कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली बनने के बाद इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को बनाना भी एक बहुत कठिन काम था. सो द कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली वाज कंपोज्ड रफली along the lines suggested by the plan proposed by the committee of the British cabinet known as the cabinet mission. Now moving further, according to this plan, each province and each princely state or group of states were allotted seats proportional to their respective population, roughly in the ratio of 1:10 lakh. So that was the proportion of the seats that were allotted to the members of province or princely states. So now what were the princely state? Princely states were the states that were not acquired by the Britishers. अंग्रेजों की हुकूमत के अंडर में जो नहीं आते थे, they were called as princely states. So as a result, the provinces that were under direct British rule were to elect 292 members, while the princely states were allotted a minimum of 93 seats. Now, the seats in each province were distributed among the three main communities: Muslim, Sikhs and General. Sikh, Muslim and General कैटेगरी के जो लोग थे उनको सीटें बांटी गई थी और उन्हें ही अपनी रिस्पेक्टिव पॉपुलेशन के प्रपोर्शन में इन सीटों को बांटा गया था. Members of each community in the provisional legislative assembly elected their own representatives by the method of proportional representation with single transferable वोट. सिंगल ट्रांसफरेबल वोट का मतलब होता है एकल हस्त स्थानांतरणीय मत, जबकि प्रोपोर्शनल रिप्रेजेंटेशन का मतलब होता है अनुपातिक प्रतिनिधित्व. तो अनुपातिक प्रतिनिधित्व के द्वारा सिंगल ट्रांसफरेबल वोट एकल स्थानांतरणीय मत के द्वारा इनको चुना गया था. The method of selection in the case of representatives of princely state was to determined by consultation. और विचार और विमर्श के द्वारा ही हमारे यहाँ representatives का selection किया गया था. Now the Indian Constitution is called as an article of faith. is called as an article of faith का मतलब है कि हमारा संविधान जो है वो लोगों की भावनाओं का पूरी तरीके से पालन करता है और लोगों को पूरी निष्ठा होती है हमारे संविधान में. Now much before the Constituent Assembly finally came into being, the demand for such an assembly had already been made. That I had already told you about the idea of this Constituent Assembly and about the demand. Now, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as the chairman of the Constituent Assembly of India on 9th of December 1946. 9 दिसंबर 1946 को डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद जो थे इनको हमारी संविधान सभा का चेयरमैन चुना गया था. राजेंद्र प्रसाद कोट्स महात्मा गांधी दैट स्वराज वुड मीन विशेज ऑफ द पीपल एज एक्सप्रेस्ड थ्रू देयर फ्रीली चूजन रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स. राजेंद्र प्रसाद जो थे उन्होंने ऐसा कहा था कि जितने भी रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स जो भी प्रतिनिधि हैं चाहे उनकी संख्या कितनी भी हो, वो जब भारत के अलग अलग राज्यों से आए थे इसका मतलब कहीं ना कहीं वो भारत के पूरे लोगों का प्रतिनिधित्व करेंगे. He said the idea of Constituent Assembly had come to prevail largely as an article of faith in almost all the politically minded classes in the country. Now, so today I am ending this video right now. Rest of the topics I am going to cover in my next video. Till then, thank you.